Hello guys, if you're watching this video, you're probably looking to invest or purchase property abroad. Over the years, I have been witnessing some of the buyers making very small and very common mistakes. These small mistakes may cause them lose their hard earnings and sometimes their lifetime savings. We decided to make some educational videos to warn those people who are investing abroad. These videos are going to be on 4 different sections. The number 1 section is going to be about buying method. Number 2 section is going to be about the property type, choosing location and the prices. Number 3 section is going to be about how to choose an agent and a lawyer. Number 4 section is going to be about property market predictions, how to buy by crypto payment, and overseas investment. For those who don't know me, my name is Can Turgut. I am the broker of Select Estates International. I have been in the property business over 18 years. I have been marketing, buying, selling, investing, advising at London, Turkey, Dubai and North Cyprus. Investing abroad with lack of information and wrong guidance may put your investments and funds at high risk. So what is an inspection trip? Inspection trip is a pre-organized for individuals, for groups, by estate agents, developers, influencers, YouTubers and some investor gurus.
Comfortable with me now, Scott?
And believe me, Kevin, the only problem you're gonna have is that you didn't.
Now apparently it looked like this video is gonna get a PG rating, which would mean me losing most of my respect in the hood.
Offering them a free inspection trip, free accommodation, and sometimes very attractive incentives. This is definitely not recommended. This method has been very popular at the beginning of 20s. It started mainly at Spain and jumped all over the world. It's a very easy method to sell properties. Some marketing geniuses or at the psychological field, this is called a herding.
Not that kind of hurting.
Not exactly, but very similar. You know what herding means? Let's watch our video. Herding. In times of uncertainty, we are afraid and not sure what to do or where to go. Then we get into a herding cover. Herding behavior is a human tendency to follow up the crowd, rather than searching, thinking, or acting alone. We see a large number of people acting together, and we think there is no way they can be all wrong, leading us to make decisions based on their decision, where we may not made it if we were alone. It often comes down to a social pressure. It's a belief that so many people can't be wrong and they might know something we don't. Being and acting together with them gives us the comfort that we're making right decision. And when we found out later on that it was a wrong decision or investment to follow, then it's normally too late and difficult to get out. I think we have explained enough about the inspection tip, but let's recap it quickly again. It doesn't mean always you're gonna have a bad experience, but unfortunately it doesn't allow you to check out the market, look around, or meet other agents. So that's why, and plus, obviously, you will get a pressure from social environment. That's why it's not recommended. Now let's move on to our second method, which is called buying online. Buying and selling online has become a very important part of our lives. It gives us the comfort to shop online and get it all the way delivered globally to our doorstep. The global market has rocketed the e-commerce sales and is constantly growing. Buying online not only saves you money and time, it gives you opportunity to get really bargain prices. But these transactions doesn't always go smoothly. According to FBI Online Crime Complaint Center, 50% of the online sales either has a complaint or scam. Buying online is no longer limited to the appearance, gadgets, white goods, textiles. Now the real estate market also trying to follow up this trend too. Can we say buying online is safe as buying any other products? Well, the answer is no. But however, buying property online gives us opportunity to secure some good deals that we see on the internet, or if we are not or if we're living in a different country, it's giving us the opportunity to deposit and secure these properties online. So buying online, it can be efficient unless you only pay the deposit, where you can complete the rest of the sale later on. Once you pay the deposit and secure the deal, that will give you and your lawyer enough time to check out the legal side and all the paperwork and get the transaction ready. But before you make deposit payment, make sure that your agent and your lawyer covers the terms about the deposit agreement. And when you make the payment, make sure the payment you always pay to your estate agency, not to a developer or to a seller or any third party. Deposit should be no more than 5%. Make sure that your deposits you pay via bank transfer. Never make cash payments, check payments, or never send your deposit through a third party, and always ask or receive from your estate agent. So once you pay your deposit and you secure the property, then you can go and inspect it at the site and check out the location and everything else that you needed and make your final decision there and then. On another side, we got a new technology called blockchain and trying to disrupt the whole real estate market. They're promising to make the sales with a small contract more efficient, faster, and even cheaper. We have a metaverse, NTF, virtual reality, crypto payments. It's going super fast. It's insane. I'm trying to see what's going on around all this new technology interrupting in our life and our businesses. It's really getting crazy. These subjects are going to be our own upcoming topics. So let's recap now. Basically, buying online, it's not 100% recommended. A paying deposit could be advantage if you know what you're doing and if you trust your agency and your lawyer. So all that said, let's move on to our first method, which is called buying after viewing. As they say, seeing is believing and believing is seeing. That makes me confused, isn't it? According to the Cambridge Dictionary, it's said to mean that if you see something yourself, you will believe it to exist or be true, despite the fact that it is extremely unusual or unexpected. That's getting more confused, isn't it? Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. Albert Einstein. Visual illusion can disturb our perception, so that we see it does not correspond with what we see is true. Basically, seeing is believing, being there actually, feeling the location, the ambience, the vibe, and the smelling the air. This is an old school way, but trust me, this is the most safe way buying a property. But you still need to consider some questions. You should know how to choose your agent. You should know how to choose your lawyer. You should know what type of property you really need. And you should know the locations as well. On this episode, we try to explain the buying method. And there are three kinds of buying method: an inspection trip, buying online, buying after viewing. I hope this episode will help you out to make the right decision when you're buying abroad. If you like this episode and you like to know more, on our upcoming episodes, we're going to talk about the location, the prices, how to choose an agent, how to choose a lawyer, crypto payment, metaverse, virtual reality, and many more. Stay tuned.